Hello, boys and girls. We're going to do a really fun project called Dress the Fish. So we are going to take a fish and dress it up. So the first thing I want to do is I want to come over here to my sprite and I'm going to get the fish. Now this is the tricky part about this project. So I get the fish. I pick whatever fish I want. I'm going to go to costumes. I'm going to highlight it. And I'm going to use this word that says copy. So I'm going to copy this. So now I'm going to come over here on my backdrop and I'm going to paste it. So I want the fish in my backdrop and not as a sprite, but I have to get it as a sprite first. And I want to make it as big as I possibly can and leave a little bit of room because you're going to have some buttons that you're going to be making. So there's my fish. I'm going to try to put it right in the center. And now I'm going to click off of this. So now I have a fish in the background. And now I do not need this sprite. So this is how we are going to be dressing this fish in the background. So this is the first part of the project. The next part of this project is that you are going to pick things you want to dress it up with. So I'm going to say glasses. Okay, and if I look under costumes, it already has several glasses, but I could come down here and I could click and look for a few more and see if I hit glasses and see if it could load and get some more choices. Okay, so I think I had all of those. I could pick a few more. I don't think I had that one. Anyway, so now I'm going to be taking these and you're going to have to adjust them a little bit on each one. So I'm going to come over here and I am going to highlight it. And now I'm going to take it and put it right in the center. So now what I want to do is I'm going to move these ones to be right here so that way you can see them. And maybe one eyeball would be over here or however you want that to look. Okay, maybe he was wearing bifocals. Okay, so put these where you want them to be. And then check every costume that they're showing up where they need to be. Okay, and if you have one that's not quite showing up, then you can adjust it here and move just that costume so that one will be in the right spot. Okay, so this is how you would get the glasses. And you would do that, you're going to do this same thing for a couple other things. So I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to pick another one. What's another thing? So maybe I want a shirt. Okay, I've got pants. This has got several pants. Oh, hats are fun. Let's do hats. So now we have hats. So now I'm going to move it up here and let's look at their costumes. So I've got several hats that we could just use those ones. Or I could come over here and I could look for a few more. Or if you want, if you're feeling ambitious, you could always draw your own. So there's a party hat that you could add. So once again, you move it and then just check every sprite that you have them where you need them to be. So on this one looks a little silly. So I'm going to move it up here and I think I'm going to come down here and click on it and delete that part of it. So that way you will only see the first part of the string so it doesn't look, and on any costume if it doesn't quite fit right you can make it bigger so that way it will just that costume will be bigger to fit. Okay, so and you could do other ones like this too, so you could have as many of these as you want. You probably should at least have 3. So you need to have 3 of these, and maybe you want to do shorts, or maybe you want to give them a toy, however you want to do that. So this is how you're going to get set up to start this project. And always, when we are getting set up to do a project, remember to have a flag and your go-to position. Now this is going to be pretty important here because you are going to want them to be in a certain position. So I'm going to do that for both of them. Grab my flag and do my go-to position. So, and then afterwards I'm going to show you how to create some buttons to have them make your own, to make your own costumes.